Well, it's been a long time since we last done one of these, hasn't it? But hey ho, here we go. Um, this is my match preview for West Ham versus Newcastle on at the weekend. So, hey guys, my name's Jason, and welcome to the Keeping It Tuned YouTube channel. Hey guys, I hope I find you all as well as can be today. And yes, at the weekend, Newcastle United come down to my neck of the woods where we play at the London Stadium against West Ham United. And let me get straight into the match preview. And we're going to start off with our head-to-head stats, and that comes now right here. So guys, as you can see right there, we have played West Ham 139 times. We have beaten them 58 times, lost 43 times, and drawn 38. By those stats alone, it should say that we are favourites to win this game, winning the more out of the 139 times played. Um, we've played them quite a few times, obviously, so we're going to go straight into the next stat, be the previous results against them, which also shows that we haven't lost that many recently against them. So it does look that, like, on paper we could actually get a result against West Ham. So let's go straight into those previous results. So as you can see over here, I've gone as far back to the 14th of September 2015. That was a loss on that game. But since then, we've only lost 4 times. We've won, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and drawn the one game. So again, on paper, it looks like we should be winning this game quite easily. I am going for a win in this game, but I feel it will be a difficult game. But yeah, I do feel it will be a win. Judging by the results that you see on the list there, goals will be scored, so I don't expect it to be one-sided. It's going to be end-to-end stuff, so it's going to be a difficult game. We are away, and we will be looking for our 4th win in a row, uh, which is great because we've not even won 3 in a row since November 2018. So it's a great achievement to actually finally have won 3 in a row. Moving on to our 4th game, if we could win that in a row, that is a huge, huge victory and a huge, huge result in terms of us definitely staying up this season. You see the results there. You see it's proof on paper there that we could. It should definitely be a win. There's no doubt about that. The head-to-heads, it shows that we should be winning this game. All signs point to a victory in this game. But either way, we'll see what happens. It has been confirmed who our referee will be on Saturday, and let's quickly move on to the ref before I show you my starting 11. And again, as you can see there, Chris Kavanagh, if I've named him correctly there, will be the man that referees the game. It has been broke by the official Newcastle Twitter account. Think of that how you will, but that's who will be our referee for the game at the London Stadium. Referee aside now, bye bye ref. Move on to my starting 11 to face West Ham on Saturday. Alright, some time for my starting 11 to face West Ham. Again, right in that corner, we have Martin Dubravka in goal. Obviously, he is our best goalkeeper. Mark Gillespie is just a nobody. He needs to be released from his contract, not good enough to be a part of this team. And Carl Darlow, obviously our number 2. Maybe time to move him on, possibly, so he can get first team football because he's not going to be number 1 for us. Martin Dubravka, as always, in goal for us. Now, unfortunately, we do have Kieran Trippier out injured, so I'm going to have to go with Emil Kraft at right back. Yes, I can hear all the moaning, I can hear all the sighing, but to be fair, he is our only fit right back and natural right back that we have in the squad. So he would have to fit in that spot. Mankio is out for a couple of weeks, so we can't play him. So Emil Croft will unfortunately have to play at right back this time round. On the left side of defence, I'm going with Matt Targett. He's back in the squad, so obviously he can play after not being able to play against his parent club in the last game against Villa. So Matt Targett takes that left-hand spot without a doubt. Two in the middle, I'm going with Fabian Schär and Dan Burn. I feel they both connected really well together against Villa. So keep those two together in a partnership. There's talk that Lascelles is back training after his injury or his illness or whatever it was, and saying that whether Howe should consider dropping someone to bring in the captain. Me personally, I would not. Like I said, those two connected very well together and played well, so I wouldn't change that. I would keep those two in the starting lineup and have Lascelles on the bench. Like they say, don't fix what ain't broken. So do not play Lascelles at the weekend. How? Come on. You've got two great defenders playing there at the moment. So if you was to drop one of them, think how they're going to feel knowing that they've had a great game and you're dropping them for the captain. Just because he's captain doesn't mean he's guaranteed spots. I mean, do you agree or not? Leave your comments down below. And onto the midfield. It may surprise many, it may not. But I'm going with my midfield three of Joelinton on the left side of the central three. John Joe Shelvey in the middle. And then on the right side, I am going to go with Bruno Guimaraes. I think I pronounced that right. Yes, I do drop Willock. Why? Because, yes, I will agree and I will admit Joe Willock has improved and we have seen somewhat the same type of form that we saw last season. But I don't feel that he's quite there yet. It took benching him last season before we managed to see a huge improvement out of him. So maybe it could be worth benching him and play our new 40 mil star midfielder that we've just signed. I'm not liking him being on the bench, and I'm not liking him doing that kind of Andy Carroll role where Bruce would only bring it on for 20 seconds. That's how we've seen him for the past couple of games. He's been brought on for the last couple of minutes in the last two games. But I would start him against West Ham. I feel we could do with him against West Ham and see exactly what he is capable of. There's such a big hype going on about him. He's such an amazing player and he can really change games, but we're not seeing that because we're not playing him. So I would definitely start him against West Ham, and Joe Willock would be the one that would have to sacrifice his spot because I don't want to be seeing Joelinton, and that's a weird one for me to say. I don't want to see Joelinton or John Joe Shelvey being dropped because those two have been an amazing pairing again in that midfield and have been reborn into a complete new beast of players. So just imagine how those three together would probably connect. It would be amazing to see, and those three up in the middle would be would be my choice. And then up top, The front three would probably remain the same in ASM on the left, Ryan Fraser on the right, and everyone knows my views on Chris Wood. I'm not all that pleased about him. He's not my type of player. He's not the player that I would like in the squad, but he is the only striker that we have, even though there's a Dwight Gale sitting on the bench. Chris Wood would be in the middle, in the front three. Yeah, well, everyone knows my views on Chris Wood. Personally, I feel this is his only season for us, because next season we're going to bring in one or two, well, minimum of two new strikers, which would leave Wood just a bench player, emergency sub if needed, because we'll have Wilson as well. So you could probably even see Wood moved on. I mean, I know 25 mil is not a great deal of money compared, based on how much the club's worth or how much the owners are worth, but still, 25 mil for like half a season is bad money. I would never have paid for 25 mil, but whatever, that's a different story. Those would be my front three. That's my starting 11. Do you agree with that? Leave your comments down below. Do you don't agree with that? What would be your starting 11? Also leave those comments down below. Yeah, that's my starting 11. That's the stats sorted. So on to my score prediction. And I am going for a 3-2 win for Newcastle United. Ryan Fraser, right there, the little Scotsman himself, will be our first goal scorer. I will then say that Dan Burn will then get his first for the club. He will be our second goal scorer. And our third scorer, that will most likely score when the game is at 2-2 maybe. Or we score all three, come from 2-0 down and win 3-2. Or we score all three and then West Ham come back and get two consolation goals or whatever. Either way, the third goal is going to come from ASM. Right there. And that's all of my goal scorers. Do you agree with those goal scorers? If not, who do you think will score? And what would be your score prediction for the game at the weekend? And also do leave your comments down below for that as well. So yeah, that's my lineup, my prediction, my goal scorers, my stats for this video. Guys, please do leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Do leave your comments down below. Also consider subscribing if you're new. I've just ticked over the 200 subs mark, and it'd be even great if we can carry on pushing those subs up. Share about as well. Tell your friends, tell your family, bring them over, let them watch the video, get them to sub as well. If you have extra accounts, do drop a sub as well. It really does mean a lot to me. I love interacting with all of you, and I enjoy the feedback that I get as well. I mean, we're all a family here. We're all Newcastle United supporters, even if I do pronounce it wrong, being down in the south, as you like to be called, Newcastle. But I will always call you Newcastle. I'm sorry, it's just me. But yeah, also do not forget to hit the notification bell so you'll never miss any future videos from me that I post. And what have I got coming up for the rest of the week? Join me on Saturday, where I will be doing a live watch along at 12:15 with Level 7 Dave, who caught Chris Wood's shot against Villa the other day up in Level 7. That shot was awful. John with Level 7 Dave, and also One Shot Daniel NUFC. They'll both be joining me for the watch along. So do bring yourselves over, do interact with the chat. We will interact with you as well. Let's chill on the lads together, and let's hope for our 4th win in a row. So until then, guys, do take care, stay safe, come on you Maggies, and I will catch you on Saturday. See you later.